And now it's Mario's turn. Wow, epic fail. Just all he needed to do was roll at least a 2 and he would have gotten those. But now, yep, now Luigi gets them. And as a result, I'm in last place. Great. But now it's my turn again. Let's see. Ooh, yeah, there's a lucky space ahead of me. Let me look at some more spaces if there's any. No. I'll have to continue on then. Alright. Oh yeah, and you can also shake the Wiimote to make the die go faster, but it doesn't really do anything. It just makes it go faster. But 4. And I landed on the lucky space, so now I get to actually show you what it does. So I go down a pipe. What does this do? I'm in a cave, but...
Hit the dice block and receive the number of mini-stars shown on the space you land on.
Thanks a lot, Toad. Or Yellow Toad. Alright. So basically, the higher the number, the better in this case. So... Ooh, I got the best one, 6. And like he said, whichever space you land on is how many mini-stars you get, and as a result, I go from worst to first. Or I'm actually tied for the lead, but that was a good one. I needed that. I mean, sure, it's early in the game, but... Oh yeah, and see those purple objects? Those are mini... Well, it's supposed to be mini-stars, but I call them mini-czars. As in, you know, like the ruler of the former Russian kingdom. Mini-czars. What they do is they cause you to lose mini-stars, as Yellow Toad is telling you. And you want to avoid them as much as you can, especially when you're the captain. And it doesn't look like Birdo did it. And as a result, she falls from first to worst. There's a couple of new spaces, but I'll have to show them when it's my turn. And Mario gets to decide which way to go, so... Which way is he going to go? Okay, he's going to go that way. Alright, fair enough. As LP Grotus would say. Oh, and he lands on the lucky space. But it's basically the same thing as I just showed you, actually. And I think he got the best one, too. Yeah, he did. He got 3 as well. And if I'm not mistaken, that puts him in the lead, actually. Let me see. I'm trying to think of things to talk about. Well, I'll get to that in a moment. Yeah, and of course, Yellow Toad will tell you little tidbits if need be, but... Okay, this one is a 1-on-3 space. Basically, whoever lands on it is the one, and they have to fight all 3 opponents. Which, for all intents and purposes, is not really fair, but it is a game, so you might as well. Now, these blue spaces, what they do is, you land here to receive a special dice block. And that's pretty much all I can show you at this time, so hopefully I get a 6. Give me a 6, man. No whammies, no whammies. Stop. And I think I got the best one. Awesome. So yeah, this game is part luck, but it's also part skill, or strategy. Strategy comes in the sense, as you're about to see right here, the dice block. And I get a 4, 5, 6 block. Well, there's something else in there? Yeah, sometimes you might actually have something else in there, but what is it though? A free-for-all minigame. Yep, there was a minigame inside the box. Sorry, if I butchered that. Only this time, I get to choose. So, I'm probably going to pick, Earn It. You know, speaking of urns, let me just, adjust the camera here. Okay, speaking of urns, It kind of reminds me of, well, for those of you who watch wrestling, you know who I'm about to talk about. Paul Bearer. When he was alive, and I mean that in real life, he would come out with an urn, and he would use that urn to give his Undertaker, the Undertaker, his powers. And nowadays, Paul Bearer has passed away, and his ashes were inside of an urn, but then CM Punk spilled it all over the Undertaker after beating the crap out of Undertaker with the urn. Which I thought that was very disrespectful, if you ask me, but anyways. Choose the image with the pattern that matches the one on the spinning urn. The faster you choose the correct image, the more points you receive. And you simply choose, which urn it is. That's all you have to do, and you have to press A to select it.
Start!
Alright, I got the right one, and because I got the right one the quickest, I get 30 points. Of course, they get difficult each time. Well, I only got 3rd place, but I'm only down by 5, so I gotta make this count. Or hope that Mario makes a mistake, which he did, and I did what I needed to do to win. And as a result, I won! Awesome! That's right, Toad is #1, baby, yeah! Okay, well now it's Birdo's turn. Oh yeah, LP Grotus is now doing a new Let's Play, in which he is Let's Playing Crash Bandicoot. If I'm not mistaken, yeah, he is. And the Banga, Doopy Banga, is doing a Let's Play of Mega Man Network 3, blue version. There's also a white version, but from what I understand, the blue version was the superior one. I don't know why, but I don't even know why you would make 2 versions of the same game, actually. I can never get that, really. Same thing with the Pokemon series, but then again, I'm in no position to judge, since I don't really have a Pokemon game. Oh yeah, and what Luigi just landed on was the spin space, which can give you anything. It could be good, but it could also be bad. And he gets a 4, 5, 6 dice block. But he could have also gotten other things, which could help him or hurt his opponents, but... let me look at the other... Oh yeah, the spin space. If you land here, something special will happen, yeah. Okay, this one is the shuffle space. If you land here, the turn order will be shuffled around, so... Even though I was selected to be first, if I land on that space, chances are I might actually go last. But then again, who knows what's going to happen in that space. And then this one is Bowser Jr. If you land on his space, you have to play against Bowser Jr. with another player. So it's going to be a 2-on-1 handicap match, but the handicap is really on us because Bowser Jr. has the advantage. But you'll see if we ever land on that space. And then this one is the boss battle space, in which we will have to stop there and face the boss, but we'll get there when we get there. I'm probably going to use the normal dice block. I have no reason to use the big one. And I get a 1, which is not much, but it's enough to get me 5 mini stars. And we play yet another minigame. Let's see, which one do I want to play? I'm probably going to play this one. If this is what I think it is, I think it's going to be awesome. Okay. Yep, this is exactly what I thought. Keep your balance on the tilting platform while trying to knock any other players off. Be the last player on the platform to win. Basically, it's last man standing wins. Kind of like in wrestling. And you hold the control sideways, and you press the directional pad to move, 1 to punch, 2 to jump, and 1 while jumping to kick. I don't know how that works, but let's get started right now.
Start.
Alright. Luigi, you're going down. And so are you. Okay, Birdo's gone. And I won. Great. I'm not sure how Birdo fell, but in any event, I won, and that's what counts. That's right, Toad number 1, baby. So we're closing in on that boss face, and it looks like, yeah, she's gonna use that special block, yep. Wow, now she landed on the Bowser Jr. minigame. And we have to play a minigame against him, and believe it or not, Bowser Jr. actually chooses who Birdo, whoever landed on this base will team up with. And he chose me. Great. And like he says, if we win, we get 5 mini stars, and if we lose that many mini stars. It's safe to say that
This is Jeopardy!
and Birdo will choose the game, but it seems that we're going to play that game instead. So yeah, you can choose to play the first game, but if you refuse, then you have to play the second game that he gives you. And you can't say no to that. It's a cage match, but it's not in the traditional sense. Catch Bowser Jr. as he climbs around the fence. Hit Bowser Jr. from the other side of the fence to temporarily stun him. And you have to hold this Wiimote sideways. Press the directional pad to move. 1 to hit the fence, and press 1 while on the revolving doors to switch which side of the fence you're on. That's a mouthful to say. Okay, here we go. I'm ready. Come on, Bowser Jr., you're gonna get it. Get over here. Get over here! Dang it, that little bastard is... Come, get over here! Oh, that bastard is getting... Oh, where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? He's getting away from me. I don't like that. And we failed. And as a result, we lost our mini stars. Too bad. Oh, don't worry, we'll get you next time. Well, it didn't do too much to me, but for Birdo it might have hurt her chances, but oh well. Let's move on. And Mario loses his mini stars. And he lands on the shuffle space, so now you get to see what it does. And I get to go next. Awesome. And the order is Toad, Mario, Luigi, and then Birdo. Okay. I like that idea. So I'm up next. And what?
That's a boss battle space! Whoever's captain when you reach it will get a bonus when the battle's over.
Well, that's good to know, actually. But I'm not going to use the 4, 5, 6 left block. Yeah, I'm not going to use that one. I'll use just the normal one. And I get a 3, which is not going to matter because we get to have a boss battle! Of course I made it this far. And of course, the grand prize for finishing in first is 10 mini stars. So yeah, they're not going to play around in this one. And if you're in last place, you need to win this. But probably... Oh, I get to choose my opponent? Alright, I'll pick my poison. In this case, I'll pick Spike Strike. Any boss games we don't get to see, I'll show that in the minigame section after the main board, so yeah, don't worry about that. As we take on Spike. Spike TV? No. Grab a hammer as fast as you can to knock the rolling spike balls back at Spike. Gold hammers are worth 3 points, iron hammers are worth 1, and branches aren't worth anything. Well, that's good to know. Hold the Wiimote vertically, quickly point at a hammer, and press A to choose it. Be careful not to pick a branch by mistake. Good to know. Good to know. So yeah, this one is just simply reflexes. And you have to be very quick about it. My god, he is so big. Yeah, I'm ready. Let's do it. Yep, I got the gold hammer. Awesome. And of course, if you pick a branch, you don't get any points. You actually lose points. Kind of like Jeopardy. Yep, got it. And as you can see, yeah, if you pick a branch, you get crushed and you lose a point. And now that we have half his health down, he's gonna get super pissed, and it's gonna be much faster and much furious than before. So be ready for anything. Yep, got it. Yeah, like I said, it requires reflexes. You have to be faster than your opponents, be it computer or player. Oh, I got a damn branch, and I lost a point, but I'm still ahead, but I gotta make sure that I take care of business, if you know what I mean. Yep, got it. And you also get a bonus for a final attack, which gives you 3 additional points. And we get all those mini stars for destroying the boss. And the final is 14 to 3 to 3 to 4. Awesome. And by finishing in first, I get the 10 mini stars as promised. And I also get a bonus because I was the captain. That'll give me a grand total of 15. So yeah, it pays to be the captain. And we've destroyed that fortress.
Yay, you did! Great job, Toad! Everybody managed to get back the mini stars! Keep collecting mini stars as you make your way to the Bowser Gate!
Well, thanks a lot, Toad. Anyways, the standings as they are at Midpoint. Toad with 39, Mario at 15, Luigi at 14, and at dead last is Birdo. But folks, stay tuned for the second half of this board. Who is going to win? Is it going to be Toad, or will Birdo somehow manage to come from behind and get a comeback? Or will one of the Mario Brothers stop me on my way to victory? Find out in the next episode. See you then.